Oh well, this will be fun. Up here. Yeah, it's a 1440 monitor. Actually, it's triple 1440 monitors. I've only got one of them set up though because of the amount of time I had. So that'll make a huge change once I get everything set up and working. Makes me very happy. I had a friend make me an offer on my 49-inch ultra wide that I couldn't refuse, and this is actually going to be better resolution. So it's what we're going with. See how the car is tonight.
30,
yeah, that'll
0.533. Stay on the top side.
This track is fairly hot and slick, which is what we wanted. I think the race setup is going to be ultra loose for 3 laps and then it'll tighten up. So the goal tonight is going to be start on the pole and do everything I can to stay out in front for the first 3 laps, and then
30,
everything else
427
should fall into place after that. as we get closer to the end of a run, fuel run with 50% fuel. Fuel run's going to be between 29 and 32 laps.
Outside. You're clear.
And I believe we're 70 laps tonight, so I'm thinking
30.711.
I'm thinking probably lap 24, lap 47, and then the end. So it's going to be a two-stopper with 50% fuel load. As the fuel burns off, the car is going to get tighter and tighter to where it's going to be a real pain in the neck to run, but I don't think it's going to make a difference tonight, simply because the fuel runs are so short. I'm going to bet nobody is under 31 seconds besides me. Nope. I'm not
30.692.
I'm not too horribly worried about
Working
Watkins
the
Glen
outside.
in the Xfinity car. It's going
Clear
to be
high.
a very undramatic, non-dramatic race. The car is stupid tight, so the only thing you've got to, I won't say that. Coming off a corner, the car is loose, so the only thing you've got to remember at Watkins Glen in the Xfinity cars, you can't get back on the throttle too quickly or else you're going to spin it into a wall.
30.988.
That said, the laps I was doing in my very short practice the other night were 4 seconds a lap faster than anybody had run in the organized practice the night earlier. So either this is going to be a utter destruction or I was practicing under the wrong conditions. We'll see when we get there.
.234.
The goal of this race is just to get out front and manage tires until the end of the race. That's it. My crew chief was here watching me get ready a few minutes ago, but I believe she has...
31.422.
Nope, she's right here. Hey there, crew chief. I'm here talking and looking around when I should probably be practicing or focusing on practice. How much time do we have left in practice? 4 minutes.
31.839. .815.
Yeah, I was trying to drive home as the thunder went through. We had an absolute gully washer there in Williamstown as I came through there. We were doing 20 and 25 down 14 from Williamstown all the way to Boaz. It was a bit of a mess.
32.077. 32.151.
So I think they've done a pretty nice job with getting this organized. This is a 70-lap race. Laps are about 30 seconds a lap, and assuming we don't have a bunch of cautions, it's going to be a little over half hour, which will put us just after 8:30.
32.4.
And then, of course, road course races are timed races. It's going to be a 30-minute race. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
.364.
Yeah, I mean, if everything goes as well as
Smoke on the bottom.
they're planning it to, and it's all going to hinge on this race here. Because, of course, on the road courses, it's 30 minutes and no cautions. So you know it's going to be 30 minutes. They're planning on having us done between 9:15 and 9:30 if everything goes according to plan. So that's not bad at all. I'm actually going to run off here for just a second and get me a drink, and I will be right back in time for qualifying. Actually, I want to see what... Yeah, I was running the race setup. Yep, we'll do qualifying. I'll be back in a second. I guess I could kick the microphone. So, I did not think replacing my monitor was going to be as big an affair as it's ending up going to be. But at least I've got one up to where I can race tonight. There we go. My guess on qualifying, they're probably going to run, the fast guys are probably going to run yeah, that's right. They're probably going to run at best a 30.7, 30.8. So I'm going to aim for a 30.4, 30.5. And that should get me the pole pretty quickly. Or pretty easily, I should say, not pretty quickly. We'll see how it goes.
Green flag.
Yeah, that's a good lap.
30.106.
Yeah, that's a really good lap. Let's see if we can't make a statement and go 29s. Don't know if I got a 29 in this thing or not. Nah. No 29, but 30.1 is certainly a serious lap time. Oh, 30.0. Second lap was actually faster. That's impressive. All right, well, there's my 2 bonus points for the pole. I need to go back to race. There we go. This should be 70 laps. It is 70 laps. All right. Let's sit here for a second and check a couple things real quick. Make sure I'm on the right page. My crew chief has given up on me and retired to the living room. Let's see how she is. All right. So, I'm on the pole. I was wishing Nathan was on the outside because I was watching video of his restarts and I could see how he was restarting. I'll keep an eye and see if Rob does the same thing. The trick is going to be keeping as many cars behind me on the first couple of laps.
For you new guys, it may not be a bad idea if you get some of those blue paper towels, set them up on the wall. Make sure that you blotch your sneakers before you jump off the wall. That helps dry them off because your feet are still going to be wet back here behind the wall. You're going to be on the inside.
Thanks, Chad.
Pit road is closed.
So the goal is to get as big a jump on the start as possible. Fuel looks right. If I can stay in the top 3, top 5, the first 2 or 3 laps, I should be in good shape because I can get back around the other guys fairly easily. It seems to be really close lap times until maybe, I don't know, 16 or 18 laps in, and then they seem to hit a cliff and just fall off. It's a setup thing. If we ever have a race with a bunch of short runs, then it's going to be a crapshoot. Because a couple of these guys are really, really good on a short run. But yeah, Rob's doing the same thing. He's laying back. When the pace car comes in, he will race up beside me to try to time the restart. So what I'll do is I'll hold off as long as I can. Wait until he gets up beside me, has to slow down, and then I'll take off.
Pace car's off. Do what you can. Remember, man.
There we go.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag.
All right. Yeah, he'll come back up on me here in turn 1 because he's going to have a better run. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, good deal.
37.082.
I noticed in the practices Nathan was really, really good, so it doesn't really surprise me to see him in second. I had to laugh. They posted the points, and
30.356.
you'd think you'd have a bunch of guys that did well in all of the first 3 races, but I don't think there's a single person who had 3 really good races. Everybody had one race where they either finished outside the top 20 or finished really, really poorly. So what you've got is me in the lead, and then however many points back, 11 or 13 points back of me, there's like 4 people within 2 points of each other for second. And it's like that the entire way through the field. So it was really sort of interesting. I've noticed these guys, they seem to be as good as I am in 1 and 2, but not quite as good in 3 and 4.
30.582.
So they'll pick up a little bit of time here in 1 and 2, a couple tenths, and then not yet. And then coming down the backstretch and through 3 and 4, I'll gain it all back and then add a little bit more to it.
.699.
No, they do not know how much I enjoy Watkins Glen. And I intentionally, well, part of it was just a matter of need. I have not run a practice with them at Watkins Glen. So they probably have an inkling of what's going to happen based on Road America, but they do not know that I really, really like Watkins Glen. So we'll go out there and see what they can do. I think in qualifying trim I was 2 seconds or so faster than the fastest guy, and then in race trim I was 4 seconds a lap faster than anybody. So it's feasible that I could lap most of the field at Watkins Glen, which is really sort of crazy.
31.08.
First things first here, this race has started extremely well, so I just need to get to lap 24 and get some fresh tires on it and go from there. I did notice these guys know how to pit a little bit better than last season, because they were coming in and actually had a strategy, so they weren't waiting until the fuel ran out. They were actually pitting halfway in between 2 runs and stuff like that. So at least they're a little bit smarter than last year. About this point that I start managing tires. They'll lose a tenth or 2 every lap, and then here in another 10 laps or so they'll start to struggle. By the end of the run I should be somewhere between 6 and 8 seconds ahead of everybody else. Yeah, they're better drivers. Except for the guy that brake checked me at Rockingham.
31.791.
But I don't hold much of a grudge about that. It's street stocks. I'm sure not too many guys in this league, including myself, run them often. So it might have just been a lack of familiarity with the car as much as anything. It's all good. .024. Yeah, I'm not going to take them out.
32.235.
After looking at the points, it's not like he cost me much. Everybody's had a bad race, so he just helped facilitate my bad race.
.351. .384. .446.
Tell you what, I hit 4 seconds and I'm not pulling away from these guys. I find that sort of curious.
.569.
I think we've got a couple fast repairs. Let's not use them.
.552.
Nathan's been doing some work because he's not doing what I expected him to do.
32.6.
That's sort of impressive.
.694.
move up a lane and see how that does. Yeah, it seems to be better.
.806.
So given how worn out this racetrack is, you've got to be really careful coming into pit. Even on fresh tires, if they're not warm, they're going to be all over the place. So that's something to keep in mind. Going to have to do a couple laps sort of easy coming out of the pits on fresh rubber.
.976. .992.
.94 is pitting this time. 94 pitting this time.
Keep digging, man. Start spotting that entrance for me.
Already beat you to it.
Go, man, go, man, go. Hard, hard, hard. Good road speed. Outside, still there, still out there, still outside, still out there at your quarter, still there on your quarter outside, clear.
There's a guy, yeah, I see him up here. He's got a Barbie car. I'm sure there's a story
Outside.
behind it, but it's pretty hilarious.
Still there. 1 minute 4.335. Outside quarter. Clear if you need it. Outside. Clear up top. Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear. Leaders on pit road. 31.624. Working the top. You're clear him. Outside. Still outside. Still out there. Still out there. Still out there. Clear high.
Whoa!
Outside.
That was sketchy.
Leaders on pit road. Still outside. 32.92. Clear. Outside. Still there at your door.
I don't like this at all.
Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
This is ridiculous.
Inside.
Come
Inside.
on.
Clear low. Leaders on pit road. 35.845.
That was stupid.
.567. That's nice work, my man. We're going to get these one at a time. You keep rolling.
It sure did seem like it. I mean, it's ridiculous going 3 wide when you're trying to get into the pits. Why don't you just get to the bottom and file in? And then to stop out beside the wall so you can go across 3 lanes and get into the pits is just ridiculous.
5. That's nice. How about new leader?
Just ridiculous.
Inside. Clear on the bottom.
Well, by next pit stop, we should have the bonus points for most laps led.
Got that lap car up there. 30.959.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's spread out now. I mean, there before the pit stop, second place was, what, about a second ahead of third place, and now they're 8 seconds, 6 seconds behind each other, so. We'll play it by ear, see how things go.
31.097.
At this point, I'm willing just to ride around and maintain a lead. I don't get bonus points for winning by 12 seconds, so I'm not putting myself in an odd position to try to I'd be surprised if he got 4 or it got 2. I think what happened was he was farther back, and he was the first one to come in after I was. So as I got caught up in all of that traffic, he was in getting his pit stop done and didn't have to deal with any of it. Meanwhile, third on back all pitted about the same time. So that's what I'm thinking. If he only got 2 tickets, if he only got 2 tires, he's an idiot.
Working on them in front of you. 31.667.
This car has gone tight on me. Oh, I told you that
Good job, man. Coming halfway this time.
didn't seem to be anything I could do
out of the way. All right.
to get this thing loosened up, and here it is, it's tight on me. It is just hard to drive a tight car fast. You can drive a loose car fast, you have a harder time with a tight car. So how are you feeling this evening? I was wondering if you were going to feel up to dinner tonight.
31.825. Outside. You're clear.
Yeah, this car's wicked tight. I'll be fine.
32.138. Outside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Quarter outside.
Ah!
Clear, clear. .5. .247. .321.
Oh, that's good.
.395.
This car has turned to junk. I mean, the third place car has picked up almost 3 seconds on me.
.574. .586.
I mean, this car is just insanely tight.
.767.
Tempted to play a little game of chicken here. Plan on coming in next lap.
32.75.
Given that Ross is going to be racing there with Nathan. I think I'm going to run this to lap 50, so I've only got 20 laps on this last run.
32.878.
So I'm coming in 50, coming to 51, which would be 2 more laps. I'm gonna say probably the weather.
32.868.
That and probably the starting track state, which is random. So I knew the car was going to get tight over a run. I did not expect it to get this tight. I mean, there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to pass these 2 guys ahead of me without any problem. But all I'm doing here is fighting it.
.902.
Well, my game of chicken worked. Nobody else came in early, so I'll come in and get rubber and make it the final 20 laps. Trick is going to be getting on
Good
here
job,
without any issues.
here. Get a look at your pit in. Just start getting a look at it.
94 in. Ooh, I don't know if I got that or not. That was pretty darn close to a speeding penalty. These tires are done.
20 laps to go.
It might just be that I'm running the car too hard.
Go.
So far, I've managed to grab all of the bonus points.
3.762. Inside. Clear.
I'm impressed they're running it this far. I mean, they'll be in the next couple of laps, but running it all the way to the end of the fuel run is not real smart. They might be thinking something else, considering they were catching me there at the end.
30.449. Inside. Clear. .755. Inside.
Last thing I need is a caution to come out right now. Although considering I just passed Nathan, it shouldn't be a big deal. I would just stay out and inherit the lead as everybody else pitted. But that would put me on 4 lap older tires than anybody else. That wouldn't be good either.
Leader pit road. 30.654.
There's no way you can run it on one pit stop.
Inside. You're clear. Inside.
And I think
Clear
that's
low.
why they knocked it down to 70 laps instead of fewer, because they knew the pit strategy with 70 laps wasn't going to be any different than if they ran the full 80 they had originally intended to run. So it all worked out.
Inside. 30.866. Still inside. Still there. Quarter. Clear low.
Yeah, with everybody sprawled out or spread out, it's going to be a whole lot easier for me to keep pace.
Inside, you're going to have to call it. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. 31.027. Clear, clear, clear. Nice job, bud. Nice job. Eyes forward. Go get them.
There's no way they can run this
Leaders
on
on pit road.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was starting to get a little panicky. I'm like, we're 10 laps from the end, 13 laps from the end, and
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
if they ran both fuel runs all the way to the end, they could get 60, 62 laps in. So, yeah, I guess if they stayed out long both runs.
31.035. Leader pit road. Inside. Clear.
Yeah, that worked out well.
31.255. Run your line.
What happened to Nathan? Good gosh, he's in 24th. He must have had a penalty or something.
31.431.
Oh, we still got guys
You're a
spinning.
bad motherfucker. Take your tires, brother. Go high. Working the bottom, inside. You're clear. .585. 10 laps to go this time by.
Yeah, the car's a whole lot better. The car's a whole lot better. Still not great, but that last run was horrible. This run is just going to be letting everybody who pitted late by. Absolutely no need to race them.
31.747. Inside, inside. Still inside. You're clear. Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside, inside. Still inside. You're clear. Come on, Earl, get him by there. 32.234.
Yeah, 8 laps to go. I'm in pretty good shape. I'll let these two behind me by. And then I got a little bit of space before Jeff.
Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl. I already got them, man. I already told them. They're hollering at them. 31.942. Inside. Still there. You're clear him.
Oh, Nathan's back. Wow. 18 seconds back.
Get these lappers out of the way, Earl. Roger.
Yeah, this is good.
32.336.
I will fight nobody. Got 5 laps to go this time around.
Working on them in front of you. 32.065. 5 to go. Inside. Still there. Clear. Quarter inside. Still there. Clear low. Inside. Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl. I already got them, man. I already told them. They're hollering at them. Still there. 32.256. Lap traffic up here. 32.483.
Yeah, this car's gone tight again. But at this point, it does not matter. 2 to go.
32.297. 2 to go. Supply flag, I need one more. 32.48.
Max points night so far. I'm perplexed why the car was so tight out here, but I knew it was going to be tight, so I guess I should just accept the win and be happy. Which I will. It's a win. I will take it.
Fantastic job. Fantastic.
10-4, I'll just do the donuts after Watkins, Glen.
Great work, everybody.
I'm
Thank you
talking
for all
trash
the effort.
to these guys.
Everybody, great work.
They said everybody get off the track as quickly as possible, so I said I'll do donuts after Watkins, Glen. Solid, yeah, won by almost 15 seconds. Did not see that coming after the first 2 runs. I'll take it.
Now we need to get those fuel numbers, guys, so we can see where we're at there.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bug out of this session here. Very fine job. Very fine job. All right. I'm going to, while they're changing over the room, I'm going to run and use the restroom and check and see how my stream is going, and it looks fantastic. 0 dropped frames. So we're looking good so far. Looking forward, since you said the picture was so much better, I'm looking forward to seeing the replay. Excellent. Alright, I'll be back in just a second while they're loading this, and then we'll go in and hopefully get a couple laps of practice in, just see how the car is, and go from there. So I'll be back in just a second. This race is just going to be such a different animal. Don't step on the keyboard there, crew chief. Hi. So they said that they have tacked 10 minutes of practice into this session just so we could get a feel for the race, so that's good. You know, that might not be a healthy way to look at it, but that is exactly how I'm looking at it. The first race was the one that had the most questions, and obviously the questions were sort of founded because the car was not anywhere near where I wanted it to be. But at the same time, we got the win. Won round one for the season. I need graphics because this thing has messed me up again. Yeah. 48 degrees, that should be enough for everything. And I would say it probably is. Done. Make sure my setup is good here. 35. 63% brake bias is correct. Rear end is good. Insert your joke here about rear ends. Alright. We got 8 minutes. Let's get a couple laps in here before we... Yes. Oh. I need to adjust my... Actually, I need to sort of do something with these guys so they're not all overlapping the relative here. So I'm going to do this. Put this guy at the bottom where I normally keep it. Put this guy up here at the top. I like that. This guy can go down here because it's not going to interrupt anything. I'm going to move this guy right up here for now, because that'll allow the relative to show up unobstructed. I think that'll do fine for tonight. If I have some time, I'll fix it later on, but right now I need to get a couple laps in here. The tricky thing with this setup and Watkins Glen in this car is you can't make any really sudden movements or else it's going to throw the rear end out. It's going to be tricky going through the bus stop because you want to sort of yank it right and then rank it left, and if you yank it left it's going to spin out and go into the gravel trap. Not good.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear. Left side. Clear. That was a good job.
That's where I'm going to do most of my passing, I think, is coming into the carousel.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear. One minute 16.9. On your right.
Whoa, that was not
Clear.
right.
Left side. Clear.
Note to self, don't do that in the race. Sorry about that, Rob. That was me. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient going on throttle out of that corner.
1 minute 20.704.
I think I'm good here. I'm going to turn this one just to see what I can do without any traffic.
Left side. Still there. Clear if you need it. 1 minute 16.42. One on the right side. You're clear. Left side. Clear by half. One minute 17.818.
That'll work. What, almost 4 seconds faster than the second place car. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, make them think I don't know the track. I should get on the radio and tell them that I just bought this track in between the 2 races this evening. I've never run it before in my life. Yeah, I'm not even going to run a qualifying setup. I'm just going to go ahead and run the race setup. That's the goal, at least. I think if they've got race setups, you might have a couple get into the 119s, but nobody is getting into the 118s. So as long as I do something somewhat similar to there in practice, I should be in good shape for the pole. And at that point, the race is just not making mistakes. So this is the first race of round 2. I believe not tomorrow. Let's not do this again tomorrow. Next week is Cup at Daytona, if I'm not mistaken. Cup at Daytona, and then I want to say it's Trucks at Charlotte. And Street Stock ends the round with Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. And after after each round, yeah, let's not run out of gas. Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate that. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, after each round, the top 5 and points for that round get a bonus of 10 to first, 8 to second, 6 to third, 4 to fourth, and 2 to fifth. So there will be some bonus points for that, which I'm happy for. So we'll go with that. Just any day you guys want to let us run. Yes. No? All right, there it goes. Very good. All right. So so each round consists of a road course, an intermediate, a short track, and then a track over 2 miles in length. And over 2 miles in length would be Daytona, Talladega, iRacing Super Speedway, which is a brand new track that doesn't exist in the real world. But it is a plate track that is a true oval and 3 miles in length. It is crazy. And then
green.
Pocono, Michigan, and Auto Club.
Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here. 1 minute 15.353.
Yeah, that is a freaking sporty lap. I think that 1:15.3 is the fastest lap anybody has run at all in any of the practices.
Check a flag in the hand out here.
Not bad. I need to put a Bruzy on the back of that car. I need to repaint that car. Okay, let me 14 to 1. 63% bias, that's correct. Rear end 4, yeah. Alright.
Fellas, let's get ready to rock and roll. Not a whole lot to say about today. It's just time to go out there and do some work. So your job's nice and smooth. Remember, we've got to be here at the end of this thing in order to make anything happen. Earl, make sure you're doing your job up there, man. Keeping them cool, keeping them calm, one at a time. Right side on the restart. The road is closed.
Have to be careful going through the bus stop on the parade lap. They were in a practice earlier this week, and apparently 5 of them got caught up in a wreck on the parade lap because they went through the bus stop too wide. Dummies. So fuel strategy here, you should be able to run, I'm thinking around 18 laps. But what I'm going to do, since this is a timed race at 30 minutes and not an actual lap count race, I'm going to keep an eye on the time. And the next time that I am, when it hits 15, I'll pit the next time around. And instead of splitting it by laps, we'll just split it by the clock, which is fine. Let's make sure nobody decides to try to wreck me here. Thank you, Trevor. Looks like they learned their lessons. Well, I hope this race is not too boring for you, but I was not starting in the rear after the last time. So the goal is to get a good enough start to where I can really, really ease it in through turn 1. And once I'm through turn 1, it's just hammer it and drive away.
Slide back in your seat there, man. Give those belts a good tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get a good look
All
at
right.
your switches. Get ready to go here, buddy. Alright, my man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag.
Not the prettiest turn one, but I'll take it. And we've got 2 fast repairs, let's not use them.
One minute 20.339. One minute 15.991.
So we can do, at 1:20 a lap, we can do 3 laps in 4 minutes. So 3 times 4 would be 12. So we want to check our time remaining around lap 10 or so and make sure that, see how close we are to the halfway point.
One minute 16.318.
We got a little too aggressive there.
One minute 16.983.
Looks like we had a wreck up here. Maybe not.
One minute 16.982.
No, these are not. I've got the paddle shifters. I don't use them. I use a regular gear shift. It's attached to the side of my seat. There are a bunch of guys that do use the paddle shifter simply because it's easier and you don't have to take your hand off the wheel.
1 minute 17.142.
But this particular rig, unless I'm running road course tracks that actually use the paddle shifters in real life, I typically run the gear shift.
One minute 17.365. One minute 16.683.
These lap cars are just going to be a matter of patience. If I try to push the issue and get on the inside of them and then hit the accelerator, I'm going to spin this thing. I still have 3 more laps before halfway, so... Fortunately, these guys shouldn't put up too much of a fight, considering there's no
Working on them in front of you.
cautions and no lucky dogs.
1 minute 18.148.
Break early here.
Left side. Clear. 1 on the right side. All clear.
Yeah, the rest of the race is
He
going
is
to be
not
lap
a
cars.
spot. He is not a spot. 1 minute 20.826. Right side. Clear.
Poor Callie.
Left side. Clear him. Not a spot, I don't think. No, he is not a spot. Left side, 1 minute 20.624. Clear. Good job. Left side. Start getting a look at your entrance to pit road. All clear.
Yeah, we should be able to come in this time around. And that's probably exactly what I'm going to do instead of trying to fight these 3 cars to get around them.
Right side.
Well, screwed that up.
Still there. You're clear.
Now we'll do another lap.
1 minute 20.991.
Haven't heard any wrecks on the radio yet, so they might not be fast, but they seem to be clean. Well, this will put me easily within range of the checkered, so. All the way to the end. All right, last hurdle is to get the tires up to heat.
Go Mango, go Mango.
Before I
Hard,
start
hard,
doing passing
Good job,
again.
guys.
So the next couple of laps just have to be really, really easy.
On your left. I'll have to say the competition has been mighty cordial today. Still there. 1 minute 44.053. On the left side. Clear.
Not a fan of him coming across my nose like that, but whatever.
Right side.
47-second lead, holy cow. Okay, good to know, thanks for sharing that.
Left side. Clear. 1 minute 18.637. On the left side. Still there, still there. Clear. He is a lap down, right? 4, 10-4. 1 minute 17.193. On the left side. Clear. On your left. Clear.
That was a little sketchy.
Left side.
That's a little better.
Still there right next to you. Clear. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Good job. One minute 19.012.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy.
He is a lap down, right? 4, 10-4. 1 minute 17.078. Right side. Still there. Still there right next to you. Clear.
I was not taking a chance. I trust absolutely nobody going too wide through the bus stop.
Left side. Still there. Still left side. Clear. On your left. Still there. Clear him. Clear.
Well, he refused to go quietly.
One minute 20.072.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm using this race tonight as, is a an exercise in patience. Normally I'll like to stick, if I'm fast, I will stick my nose in someplace that it probably doesn't need to be at that point in time. So tonight I'm just gonna, if it doesn't look good, I'm just gonna back out of it. Hey, it's another Taylor Swift car.
Left side. Still there at your door. Still there. Clear. Clear. 1 minute 17.134. Left side. Still there. Clear. One minute 17.745. Right side. Still there, door. Clear. White flag.
Woohoo!
Let's bust this traffic, girl. Roger, all, man. 1 minute 18.23. Left side. Still on your left. Clear, clear, clear. Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
All right, 2 for 2 tonight. Solid night of racing.
Awesome, awesome, awesome job.
And just because
Gentlemen,
I
has
promised
an
it,
outstanding job. Good job, bud.
reverse donuts don't work. Yeah, let's not do that again.
That, I know. You're just as
Nah.
befuddled as we are, man.
Got the DQ. All right. Well, mission successful tonight. Those never get old. Yes, a fantastic evening. Apart from a lack of dinner, which we will make up later on, an absolutely fantastic evening. Wins from pole at Watkins Glen. Trevor Martin, Ross Gallant. So Trevor started in second and finished in second, which is kudos to him. Excellent. Very, very good evening. All right. So let's see what we've got here for the race. They will clear out my incidents. Nobody else had an incident, so everybody gets the 1 bonus point. 3 cars on the lead lap. I led 23 out of 23 laps. I led every single lap. That's pretty hilarious. Excellent. Very good. All right. Well, they said they would have the official results for round 1 tomorrow, pending any penalties or having to review any incidents. And considering the whole thing went green flag, I don't think they're going to have a whole lot of penalties or incidents to look at or levy. So that is fantastic. All right, I am going to get off of here, and then I will get this thing shut down and talk to you here in just a couple minutes. Thanks for watching this evening. That was fun. Have never done a double header in a league, and that was well worth it. So, woohoo! All right, I'll talk to you in just a second.